Everything we do is under fire. Elon Musk sits on Twitter every day, or X today, saying like, we are the media, you are the media. My message to Elon Musk is bullshit. You're not the media.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Axios CEO Jim Vanderhyde melting down over Elon Musk saying that we are the new media, not them. They, old school media, legacy media, mainstream media, they're kind of on the way out. Now, I'm not necessarily against Axios. I'm not necessarily even against the institution of MS-13, DNC, CNN, etc. I'm not necessarily against them existing. My problem is with how they abuse their position, how they abuse their power. We turn on television, we read newspapers to find the truth. When I'm looking at television, CNN, Fox, I expect to be told the truth. But that's the old way. Now I expect to be lied to. Now I got to find the truth in the lies. I got to understand how they're going to present a story. And there's going to be a lot of spin and BS and nonsense. And somewhere in there, I got to find the truth, which is why Americans are starting to distrust mainstream media. We're starting to not even pay them any mind. We know that whenever we see something on TV, it's probably fake. Whether they say it's real, whether they say it's not real, whether it's a movie, a documentary, whatever we see on TV, whatever we read in the newspaper is probably going to be fake. Now, before I go any further, let's get straight into it. Now, Elon Musk responded to this, okay? And he says, yeah, whatever, LMAO, you are the media now, and legacy media know it. Let's go ahead and play this. Then I'm going to give more of my reaction. And of course, everything I'm talking about right now will be in the box. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Everything we do is under fire. Elon Musk sits on Twitter every day, or X today, saying like, we are the media, you are the media. My message to Elon Musk is bullshit. You're not the media.
So a little bit of context. They're at the National Press Club, and this is a gala. This is an award gala. Now, are these paid tickets? How much you got to pay to get in there? Who must you be to get into this room? They congratulate each other in these spaces. They will collaborate to put forth narratives that you are going to consume in these spaces. Whether that narrative be closer to truth or not, it doesn't matter. They do that in these spaces. We all know about it. The things that you guys do behind closed doors, the things you guys do behind the scenes are no longer secret, which is why we don't trust you anymore. We do not trust you. So as a result, somebody's got to be the media, and it's going to be guys like me and many others. We're the media now. You guys are dying out.
You having a blue check mark, a Twitter handle, and 300 words of cleverness doesn't make you a reporter. You don't do that by popping off on Twitter. You don't do that by having an opinion. You do it by doing the hard work.
Now, what kind of hard work are you talking about? Are you talking about the hard work of the 51 intelligence officers that said that the Hunter Biden laptop was fake? When all of us on Twitter, those who are not the media, were just popping off, got an opinion, we all said that it was real because we got a pair of eyes and we can see this guy on tape smoking crack, and we know his history, we know his background. We are the media because you guys neglect and abuse your responsibility and your privilege. You guys are brought into an establishment that already has reputation, already has money, it already has everything, and you abuse it.
Yeah, come on, slow clap, everybody. Whoa. First of all, I've got to say, extraordinary content. It needed to be said.
Yeah.
It continues to need to be said. When all of the garbage is flying around on social media, lying about reporters, lying about the hard work they do, lying about the hard work editors do.
Now, okay, Joe, what have we lied about? Okay, what have we lied about on our side? I know plenty of lies that y'all have told right there on MS-13 DNC, we know the lies that you guys tell. And even when you tell the truth, you're presenting it in a way that is false. You're not giving the full story. You guys do that all day, every day. Maybe you don't realize how much you're doing it. Maybe you don't realize that we realize it, but we do. All of what you're saying right now is literally going in one ear and out the other.
Lying about everything up and down, about not only their alternative set of facts, but alternative set of facts about what people like you do. Or if social media, people lying every day, every hour, every minute.
Look, do you guys see yourselves, though? You guys look like Hollywood actors. Whenever I see television, I'm seeing fake people. It's like I'm watching a TV show. This MSNBC show could easily be on Netflix, and you couldn't tell the difference between fiction and nonfiction. It's all, at this point, the same when you're dealing with mainstream media. These are polished Hollywood actors who are paid to present narratives to the general public for the interests of their financial sponsors and their political sponsors. It's just that simple. Everybody sees it. Everybody knows it. Maybe they don't know it, or again, maybe they don't know that we know. But we see you. It's obvious.
About the news, what you do matters. What the New York Times does matters. What the Wall Street Journal does matters. What Jonathan Lemire does matters. What the Financial Times does matters. What NBC News and MSNBC reporters do matters.
And you know what? Maybe this is the reason why you guys are failing. MSNBC, they're trying to sell that right now. Why? You guys are losing viewers. Why? Because nobody trusts you anymore. You guys have lost the public. That's your fault. It's not Elon Musk's fault for going on Twitter and saying what he's saying. You guys did that to yourselves. So congratulations.
It matters.
Everything.
I'm sure it does matter, Mr. Joe Scarborough and Mr. Axios CEO James Vanderhei. But I have so much more I want to say before I wrap it on up, put the bow on top. Mainstream media used to be much more respected when the people knew they were generally telling the truth. But now we have social media. We have ways to do a lot more sleuthing and investigation on our own. We're realizing what has probably been going on for a long time, which is that the mainstream media is highly compromised. They do whatever they are told by the powers that be. Certain subject matter, we don't want to talk about it. Certain things that could be something, we're going to blow it up and make it more than what it is. Okay, any kind of allegations against President Trump, we're going to lift it all the way up to the moon and make it be overblown to scare the general public away from voting for him. Now, anything dealing with Kamala Harris, Creepy Joe, the dope fiend, crackhead son, Hunter, anything dealing with them, we're going to keep it low, sweep it under the rug, keep it under the radar. That 1.4, I believe, $billion grift that was a Kamala Harris campaign, we ain't going to talk about that. We're going to leave that alone. We're not talking about how media types like Roland Martin get paid 300 grand to do an interview talking about, oh, it's advertising. Advertising, I've never in my life been paid to interview anybody, nor have I ever been paid to do an interview. If I am talking to somebody, I want to get the real information. There's not an ulterior motive for me to benefit financially. It's about getting real information. This is why the independent journalists, the online guys, the social media guys are stomping the mainstream media into the finest of wines. It's just that simple. Again, maybe they don't understand it, but we do. Now, as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to all the independent journalists, Savannah Hernandez. Shout out to me. Shout out to everybody. I don't want to get naming names. Candace Owens, of course, brilliant with the whole Kamala ancestry thing. Just brilliant. The mainstream media would never touch that story. It's a story that should be talked about. How is she calling herself a black woman when she's not black? That should be a story. But because that's their golden goose, that's their person, they want to protect her. Now, if she was on the other side, let's say if she was Candace Owens, a quote unquote black, in this case, a Candace, an actual black conservative woman, There'd be no protecting. There'd be no trying to guard. All of a sudden, stories that weren't newsworthy now become newsworthy. You see what I'm saying? That is a problem. So mainstream media, listen to me if you want to regain your relevance. If you want to not die off and become the dodo bird, dinosaur extinct, just report the facts. Just report the truth. Don't do things that are going to benefit one side, hurt the other side. Just come straight forward with what's going on. Be honest, be upfront. If you're going to have personalities that give opinion, that's fine. Just say, hey, here's my opinion. Whatever you do, be honest about it, and you'll get much more respect. But the lying, the gaslighting, the manipulating, it just turns us off more and more and more every single day. And the end goal is that you guys go away, you become extinct. If that's the goal, go ahead, keep it up. You're doing a fantastic job at it. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about the mainstream media trying to fight back, talking about, hey, Elon, you can't say that. You guys are the media. You're just social media personality. You got a blue check. You got 300 characters. You're not a reporter. Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. What's happening right now is the world healing itself. It's the media healing itself. The old school bought and paid for Democratic shills, the Democratic media arm, they're going away because the people of this nation, people of this world see it for what it is. No longer can you pull the wool over our eyes and make us believe a thing that's not true. This, again, is the fault of the media. And hey, I don't feel bad for them at all. And I don't think any of y'all do either. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.